we at Poltech, we combine real-time soil data with other known data sources like weather and satellite imagery, and we analyze this data into these simple actionable insights. So we don't give only data, but we analyze this for you so you can make decisions on your field activities.
So the Poltech here is monitoring how much nitrogen the crop is actually using, and it'll tell you when not to spray, when not to do things. But the big thing is, hopefully, it's going to help us save with our fertilizer costs again. So it's going to hopefully tell me when to apply the nitrogen when the crop actually needs it. And when we come to our third application, whether it actually needs that third application or not. We've got two sensors in the ground. There's one here and there's one here. So one goes in at a 45 degrees angle and one goes straight down. So one's taking a reading from the surface and one's taking a reading from below the ground. And that's monitoring soil temperature and nutrients. So this is the app that we have here for the Poltech. As we can see here, soil water, nutrients, soil temperature and air temperature. So these are some of the notifications you'll get. So the fertilizer is dissolving in the field and becomes available to the plant. That's what we want. This will tell you about your spraying and stuff, and giving you some warning signs and everything. So this is your water. So water that's available in the soil at the moment. So that's at 8 centimeters and that's down at depth. So that's in the green, pretty happy there. This is nutrients. So this is available nutrients at the moment to the plant. So at the 8 centimeters there, it says it's rich in nutrients and it's satisfied at depth with nutrients as well. So what we're doing is we're watching that figure go down and down and down. So when we get more into the orange, it'll come up with a notification saying, yeah, we're ready for some more nutrients. So, and then we've got our soil temperatures here as well. So soil temperature coming back up to 8.2, so it's optimal at the moment. Again, then low below ground, so still need those temperatures below ground to warm up a bit. And then your air temperature there. And then also there is a weather forecast on here as well.
When we see biological processes during summer as well, when the bacteria and other soil life is releasing nitrogen back into the soil. And we can see that, hey, you have 40-50 kilograms of nitrogen available, so when you plan your next crop, you can use this nitrogen available in the soil, you don't have to apply. So that's the clear money saving. The savings about on average 20% we have seen if people take the data as an input, which means that they have changed the timings and the amounts of fertilizers.
You can get this all on your desktop computer as well, and there's even more information on there. So this is what we saw in the app. This is where we can actually see where we applied the nutrient, and you can see a flat line here with our nutrients. Came along and we've now applied the fertilizer. And you can see where it's been applied, and you see the lines jumped up, it's detected it. And as the days are going on, you'll slowly start to see this line here start to decline, and that'll keep declining down here till it gets back down to this sort of level again, and then that's when we make our decision to put our fertilizer back on again. So yeah, you can actually see it working in real time. Obviously,
there is time savings as well, that if you have multiple devices, if you have a larger farm, then your agronomist or yourself, you don't have to drive around for so many times, that you can actually wake up in the morning, you get the recommendations and seeing that what is the conditions in different parts of your farm, and this will give you insight on where will your, let's say, field activity start from. We see that we are giving the data that is helping farmers to make these changes in their plans.